and welcome back to my messy desk. Today I'm doing my very first plan with me for the week of May 28th through June 3rd. I'm using a printable I got off of Paper and Gumption on Etsy. The name of the spread is Market Chic. I will be using this as the base to decorate my 3 main planners as well. I will be putting a link below to their store. I know it looks kind of autumn with the sunflowers, but it's farmer's market, and for me, farmer's market just screams early spring and summer. I want to introduce one of my new items in my store. This is my planner charm holder, and it's designed for the happy planner. As you can see, it fits the rings perfectly, and it fits in the large, the mini, and the classic. What you do is you just take your charm. If it's got a lobster clasp, it works best. And you just hook it to the top of the holder there, and it holds your charm in place. You can use it with, any size, any type of charm. That's a pretty heavy one there, as long as it'll fit through the hole, which is mostly like lobster claw clasp. I made these in a few different colors. This is the jewel tone hot pink. There's also jewel tone teal, jewel tone purple, regular blue, orange green, and a gray silver. Now it's made with a poly material, and so it'll last forever. I really like them. I use that one myself. Now I'm going to start putting things together. Like I said, this is my first plan with me and my first voiceover, so please be patient with me. And I know I need a new microphone, so that will be next. Now, my YouTube special for June, it's exclusive, are these functional sticker sheets. The large one is for the Happy Planner Classic or the Erin Condren, and the small one is for the Mini or the TN. These are free in June with every order. Just specify which one you want in the note to seller when you submit your order on my Etsy store. Now, these are also some stickers that I designed that are new releases over the last couple weeks. Make sure you go to my shop and check them out. There's some really cool ones. This one is a measurement and weight tracker, part of my weight loss series that I'm putting together. And this is a World of Warcraft one that I did for the gamer fans. Okay, now we're going to start putting this together. Again, I really like the sunflowers. I'm a big sucker for sunflowers, so to me they don't just scream fall, they scream, all the time, especially summer. Now, I like putting the washi strips across the top. I watched a couple of Plan With Me's where the ladies did this, and I really liked that. Especially with my old planner, it had kind of that wash across the top, and I didn't like that, so these really worked for me. In this size, is the layout that I got is an Erin Condren size, which works with Happy Planner Classic just fine, but you'll have to trim off the top to make sure that it fits properly. It's a small price to pay, in my opinion. Now this also comes with, oh, that's the little box. It didn't fit. So what I did was I used one of the full-size boxes to cover up the calendar in the sidebar. And the one I used says, "Stand tall like a sunflower and shine on." And I used a couple pieces of the washi from the kit to frame it. And I have this problem where I have to have everything line up absolutely perfect, and if it doesn't, I will lose my mind. So I did. It didn't, and so I did. So I had to go back and peel it up, and it started to rip a little bit, so that stressed me out a lot, but I got it off and I got it resorted, and it looks just fine. I think everybody who does planners has to have things a certain way, and even is one of them. There we go. Now, on the dates, I loved the dates. I saw a lady use tweezers, and of course it took me a minute to realize that, oh, my fat fingers aren't going to do this well, so I need to use tweezers. But I pull the dates off, and I'll stick them on the back of my hand. It makes pulling them off easier when it comes time to put them on. And the first one wasn't on straight, so I had to pick it off and do it right. I really do like the headers that you can put the dates in like this. And of course, the number 1 for June 1st didn't want to work until I used my bare fingers. Crazy. Now, one thing I like to do when I have a lot of stickers that I need to pull off and put on at once is I pull them off and I stick them on the back of my hand. It just makes pulling them off and putting them on my planner easier, so I don't always have to pick up the sheet and pull another one off, pick up the sheet and pull another one off. I just do it all at once and makes it easy. Now with this, these headers, there was a little bit, just a slight hair of a gap. And I think some of it has to do with the fact that it's the difference between Erin Condren and Happy Planner, or it also could be the fact that it was converting a silhouette cut to a Cricut cut, which on Paper and Gumption, she does have a video and directions on how to take her silhouette files and convert them to Cricut, which is what I did, and I am so glad it worked. Now my Sidebar sticker didn't want to stick down, so I grabbed my little planner kit, which has my pins and my double-sided tape, my cutter, my whiteout. It even has things for my travel planner like extra elastic and stuff. I grabbed it, and I always keep the double-sided tape for times just like this, so I can pull it up, throw some double-sided tape down, and make sure it's going to stick. Voila. Now, she also has these glitter headers, which I love the glitter headers, and there's 7 for each color, so there's enough to fill every header area on the planner. I used the dark mauve, I guess. No, it's not a mauve, it's more like a burgundy. And I really, really liked it. Gotta bling all the things. And what better way to bling things than with glitter and planner charms. By the way, I made that planner charm that I showed earlier. I do make planner charms. If you'd like to see me add some planner charms to my shop, make sure you make a comment below, and I'll be more than glad to make some and start adding them to my shop. Now, I didn't use the glitter headers for the banner for the weekend. I just used the banner itself. Now, I used one of these stickers for Monday that comes from my store. It's But First Breakfast, and it's part of my weight loss sticker sets that are available. Because if you eat breakfast within 30 minutes of waking up, it's supposed to help your metabolism, which burns fat and calories. And let's face it, we want to burn all the calories. Now, Monday is Memorial Day, so I figured that I would put a little something on there to commemorate. It's not a happy celebration holiday, but it is still one that is deserving of recognition. So I put a little box down and wrote Memorial Day and then a flag underneath it. I used to be an Army wife, and Memorial Day was always a really important day on base. And I came back and I decided to use a full box underneath that. Now, the full boxes in this kit are just adorable. I absolutely love them. Now, we did go to a cookout, but the cookout was not in celebrating Memorial Day. It was celebrating Game 1 of the Stanley Cup. And the Washington Capitals are in the Stanley Cup, so. For the cookout, I decided to make my homemade banana pudding, Southern style, and use another one of my stickers from my shop that I just added that says Grill Time. Now, I am a huge Chicago Cubs fan, so I made these stickers for my own personal use to mark all the games and then come back after the game and mark that it was a winning game or a losing game. Now, I love these little poppets from Laura Jean Style. I will put a link to her shop as well below. I am addicted to these poppets. I absolutely love it. But since Tuesday is a work day, all day work day, I used one of her little poppets and wrote work, work, work. Now, I did go and write down a list of things that I was going to do, phone calls I had to make, but it didn't quite work out the way I wanted. So I came back and covered it up with a full box and then used one of the little trackers there to write the phone calls I needed to make below it. It worked out much better that way. And these little telephone stickers are also available in my shop. I use them in my planner whenever I have important phone calls that I have to make, or a telephone meeting or something like that. You can find plenty of cell phone stickers, but I just felt like the old school telephone just adds a little something to it. Now I looked down and realized there were ice cream cones along the bottom of the page. They weren't supposed to be in the layout. And that's when I realized I forgot to put the bottom washi on. Now, putting the washi on, it did leave a little bit of the ice cream popping off the top or off the end, but I fixed that later with some stickers, as you'll see. Don't you love it when washi sticks to your scissors? Now I came back with some decor off of the page. A little thing of jam, and covered up the ice cream there in the corner. The other two will get covered up with the sidebar and with another sticker that I have. And I grabbed another one of Laura Jean's stickers, her little poppet. I used the laundry day poppet since I will be doing lots and lots of laundry on Wednesday. Now I also have to water all the house plants on Wednesday, so I took one of the watering cans stickers that I also have in my shop and put that in my planner as well. Now I've also designated Wednesday as my plan with me day. So I wanted to make sure to put a half box down with that in there. Now Wednesday this week is also a design day for me, so I went back to my poppets and pulled off one of the guys working at his laptop to use to mark my design day. And then I used a full box for decor. Now I play World of Warcraft, and Wednesday night is one of my raid nights, so I used one of the stickers from my shop to mark raid night. And since Tuesday is game reset day, I used my reset stickers to cover up the top of the ice cream cone that was still peeking up over the bottom washi. And I also forgot to put down my game stickers, so I had to go back and put my Chicago Cubs game stickers on. And whenever we win or lose, I use the W or L flag stickers that I made to mark it, so I keep track of the entire season. Those stickers are not for sale, those are for personal use only, since I do not have written authorization or license to use them. Now for Thursday, I do have a lot of things I need to do, so I decided to use a to-do header and a checkbox that I will go back in later and fill out. And the Cubs actually have a game every day this week, so I had to come back and put another game sticker down. Now I came and used the 2-piece full boxes, and it's a bicycle. So I decided to use it on Thursday and Friday. I think it's cute. Now, the washi from the Sidebar was driving me crazy because it wasn't quite staying down. The very tip of it wasn't. So I went ahead and grabbed one of the pictures from the kit to keep it down. And she has a choice of an African American girl, a brunette girl, a blonde, and a redhead. And I chose the blonde. And I rubbed some sticky from another sticker earlier. Now, Friday is my new release day, so I used a half box to mark that day. And I came in with some of the glitter washi that I didn't use on the weekend, just to keep with the theme of the color. And of course, had to mark my game. I don't really have anything going on Thursday and Friday night, so I left that open to fill in later. And Saturday is my brother's birthday, so I wanted to make sure I jot that down so I can remember to call him. And I'm also sponsoring a large meetup called the Creative Cleveland Planners, happening in Cleveland, Ohio. I want to make sure I mark that and put that in my planner as well. I designed some discounts and coupons for their meetup group, which of course I have no problem doing for any large group that wants to request. I've been calling it Planner Con all week. That doesn't that just sound awesome? Planner Con. We need to make it happen. Now, since I've worked all week long, I need to have some me time. So I decided that I am going to the craft store and the farmer's market on Saturday. So I need to mark that in my planner. And Saturday night is my second raid night of the week, so I use my other raid sticker to mark my time. And Sunday night is Westworld. I also want to mark church for Sunday. I need to make some church stickers. I think I'll do that this week. Must fix the washi. And then I came back with some really nice decor. Now that one just looked like it blended in with the other one, so I switched them up. And I needed to mark down that I'm going to go to market. I really do like the look of this kit. And I put down a half box to fill in later. I'm sure something will come up. It usually does. And of course, my games for Saturday and Sunday. If I'm sitting here doing my design work, I actually listen to it on my Echo. I love listening to baseball. Now to do my sidebar, I went ahead and grabbed a next week header and then the next week sticker. I like that so that I can come in and fill it in and reference back. I just didn't fill one out last week. and then 2 trackers. And since I am on this goal to lose weight, I'm going to use walk as one of my trackers, and I need to read my book for book club, so I'm going to use reading as my other tracker. And that is my weekly spread for my Happy Planner Classic. But I must use some decor. Have to have a little bit somewhere. So I decided to use some fruit on the other page at the bottom. And I used the little desk to remind myself to keep it up working. Lots of designing to do this week. And there it is. I didn't use a whole lot of stickers because I still want to be able to use some of the spread in my other 2 planners. And next I will pull out my travel notebook week on 2 pages that I've designed. This insert is actually available in my shop as well. And since I used all the washi in the kit, I decided to pull out washi of my collection that would go with the color scheme. I ran the thin across the top, and what I do in the middle is I will use my blade to slice it so that it doesn't bunch up or get pulled when I open and shut it. And I went and used the thicker flower one for the bottom. It just gave me that feeling of the color scheme and the theme. No, it wasn't sunflowers from the kit. It just felt it feels farmer market-ish. And I went back with my pen, my coordinated pen, and wrote in my dates. And yes, I switched it up color-wise for each month because, OCD. My handwriting is not the greatest. I'm hoping that it'll improve the more I do these plan with me's. Now the reason I really like my week on 2 weeks is it allows me to go into greater detail from my Happy Planner Classic. It's like my Happy Planner Classic is my overall glance, and my travel notebook insert is my runner, I guess you could say. I take my travel notebook with me everywhere I go. Post office, a grocery store, even if I'm just running out to do errands, I make sure I take it with me. It takes up less space in my pocketbook, and you never know when you're going to have to reference your calendar. I also have my monthly insert. I also have my year full of goals insert, which is also available in my Etsy shop. And again, Tuesday is a design day. Must design all the stickers. And Wednesday I have to do post office run. I have to do send out my wishes from my planner group, my Facebook planner group, and my laundry, and then of course research my plan with me for next week. Oh, and I can't forget Raid. Thursday I don't have a whole lot going on. It's mainly design all day. And then Friday, of course, is my new release day. And to do my social media blast. Saturday again is my brother's birthday. And then the Creative Cleveland Planner Con, which I think they're calling it One Fab Year. I think it's awesome. I've really enjoyed watching their Facebook page, and everybody's so excited about it. And then if Sunday, of course, is church and Westworld. And so I'll go back and use some of the decor from the kit to tie it all together. Now, other times I'll use half boxes and quarter boxes in here. This week I just didn't. I really enjoy tying all of my planners together with one kit, even if I have to supplement with my own washi. It's like every week has its own theme. And there we go. Now my next planner is my Happy Planner Mini, which is where I keep track of all my social media and my Etsy store. I am getting ready to design some stickers specifically for this planner for everybody else to keep track of their social media or their Etsy store with different stats on a daily basis and a weekly basis. And I'll even do a month's end or end of month tracker. Now, there's not a whole lot of room in this planner for me to use much more than washi and decor because I keep track of everything in here. So extra stickers kind of gets in the way. I'm hoping with the trackers it'll open up a little room so that I can decorate it just a little bit more. It's not earth-shattering, but it works. So there's my mini, then my TN week on 2 pages, and then my Happy Planners Classic. And then I will put in my bling or charm holder bookmark and clip my charm to it. Now this is something else that's in my store. It is my Bookmark Dashboard, and it fits in my week on 2 pages. And it's laminated so you can use sticky notes on it too. It's really convenient for a weekly. I stick it in there and I see exactly where I'm at every week. If I need to open it up, I can go straight to it. And I put sticky notes on it, like I said, so that I can keep track of important things. So there you have it, my travel notebook, my Happy Planner Mini, and my Happy Planner Classic for 1 week. Thanks a lot. I hope you enjoyed my first plan with me. We'll see you next week.